Once upon a time, in the village of Olu, lived a very wealthy man called Chief Oko. He had two wives, Agbomma the first wife and Obidia the second wife. Chief loved his second wife so much that he built her a very big house with many maids at her disposal, and he also gave her very large portion of farmlands. On the other hand, he hated his first wife so much that he treated her and her children like slaves even in their father's house. He doesn't hesitate to beat them up at the slightest provocation. He made them live in a small hut in the corner of the compound. He doesn't provide for them. In fact, Agbomma usually does menial jobs to take care of herself and her children despite being married to a wealthy man. The reason for Chief's behavior towards his wife is because Obidia the second wife had four sons for him, while Agbomma the first wife had three girls for him. And out of these three girls, two were albinos and one was extremely dark. In fact, she was darker than coal. Chief will always scold Agbomma saying, "How can you give me three girls? Of what use are they to me? Not just three girls, so you even gave me albino and another one that is darker than charcoal. I doubt if I'm their father." He will always taunt Agbomma. But despite Chief's ill treatment to her and her children, Agbomma never regretted giving birth to her girls. She loved and took very good care of them. Eventually, one day, Chief felt that she had had enough of Agbomma and her children. So he sent Agbomma and her children away from his house. According to him, the sight of those girls annoyed him. Agbomma cried and pleaded with him, but he refused. So she had to go back to her father's house with her children, where she was welcomed back and accepted by her family. In fact, her brothers promised to help her take care of her children. Agbomma worked so hard with the support of her brothers to raise her girls. The girls also were very hardworking, diligent, and focused. Years later, the girls were all grown up and they were doing very well in life. On the other hand, chief boys were very lazy, who never attempted to do anything meaningful with their lives. In fact, they were sport brats. Eventually, they sold off all their father's possessions, squandered the money, and left him with nothing in his old age. When it was time for Agbomma girls to get married, her daughters never wanted to have anything to do with their father. In fact, they insisted that their uncle stand as their father and collect their bride price because according to them, it was the uncles who took care of them and gave them fatherly love. They made sure that their mother, uncles, and their families never lacked any good thing of life. To them, that is their own way of appreciating them for the sacrifices that they made in their lives. That is the end of my story. I hope you enjoyed the story. Moral lesson of this story is that we should treat every child as a precious gift from God. And this can be found in the Bible, in the book of Psalms, chapter 127, verse 3 to 5. And it says, "Children are the inheritance of God, and the fruit of the womb is his reward. Like arrows in the hands of a warrior, so are children born in one's youth. Blessed is the man whose quiver is filled with them, for he shall not be put to shame. where he contends with his enemy at the gate. So irrespective of a child's gender, skin color, or however you might put it, you should remember, or we should remember, that every child, all children should have equal rights in life, and every child or all children should be loved equally. So, what did you learn from this story? I would love to read from you. I would love to know what you learned from this story. And also, please kindly subscribe to this channel. Put your notification bell so that anytime I post a new video, you'll be the first to know. Kindly share and like this video. Until my next video, when we see again, remain blessed. Bye bye.